Pastor Nelson, abi small pastor, dis thing wey Lucy dey accuse you say you do am abi you no do am? You do abi you no do? Guys, I have laughed my ass out like oh my God, Maurice Sam has given me a good laugh since yesterday. I've been watching and laughing some scenes. You do abi you no do, Pastor Nelson, small pastor. Oh my God. Guys, this storyline is so hilarious and so lesson filled. Honestly speaking, I laughed while picking my lessons one by one. Guys, first of all, I want to give it to Maurice. Maurice Sam, you can act no cap. In Sonia's voice, you can act no cap. As in, soaking yourself in the role of a pastor was beautiful. I loved every part of it. I love how conscious you were of your role in that movie as a pastor. Especially those part Lucy was coming at her, he was like, please don't make me sin again. Don't make me sin again. Oh. Oh my God, guys. I so much love this movie. A special kind of love. Have you seen it? Because it's showing on Maurice Sam TV. I even shared the video to my timeline yesterday while I was watching it. And I also made a different post about it with the link of the video. Have you seen it, guys? Because we need to run up the numbers on this movie. It's so hilarious. The storyline is about a young pastor that got entangled one night stand, and then the girl got pregnant, and the girl showed up when I think Tommy was like 7-8 months. The tummy was big before she showed up, and my pastor's career was about to be ruined, but somehow he stood his ground. Even when his father was like bent on protecting his own image, he didn't care about the welfare of the pregnant woman or the baby that was coming to the world. All he was concerned about was his own reputation. What would people say about him being a church founder, a senior pastor, and everything? He did not care about any other person's feeling. Guys, this movie is beautiful. It's a beautiful watch, and I will recommend it to everybody. In as much as we want to support our guy, it's a movie that you must watch. Like, you watch, rewatch, and share. Guys. And then Lucy, like Shower, so that's her name, Shower, right? She really, really killed that role. Like, I have not seen her act that kind of role before. Role where she will act Raz. I've not watched any movie she acted Raz before. She really did so well. Her pidgin was just so sweet, and her acting was beautiful. I give it to her. And then to DJ Beat, right? What's his name? Maurice Sam elder brother in You Me Forever. He also did a thing. He was the one that took Pastor Nelson to that place that made him to commit sin. See, you are going to flog those kind of friends. But guys, you know what I'm remembering? I remember how Lucy was describing her encounter with Pastor Nelson. A whole Pastor Nelson. Lucy, you don't have fear of God. Lucy, you don't have the fear of God. You are boldly describing our Pastor Nelson like that in front of his father. And then to even make things worse, imagine her saying, "It's not your son, they're like that, what of you, Papa?" As in, how? How? Guys, honestly speaking, A Special Kind of Love is a very, very beautiful movie. Before I go into the lessons that you can learn from that movie, before I talk about the lessons, guys, let's talk about the shirts, the fashion sense of Maurice in this movie. In as much as he was a pastor, guys, he was killing it with those shirts, with those craft shirts. As in, the fabrics. It was just so beautiful. The one that was two-piece, the one that was just the shirt, guys. The fashion in this movie, is not doing like pastor movie. It is very beautiful. I love this fashion sense in this movie. I love those shirts, and then the shirts being worn by Sonia in Two Girls, like. It was just matching. As in, let me just tell you, see this movie, Special Kind of Love. It brought back so many memories. Because of this movie, I had to go back to watch Two Girls again. To see my girl in those shirts that Maurice was wearing in this movie. It was so beautiful. Guys, let's go straight to the live lessons you can get from this beautiful movie. Because in as much as this movie is hilarious, guys, it's a very beautiful story. I've told us in one of my videos before that there is a way Maurice Sam is telling his stories. He is kind of correcting so many wrongs in the society with his stories. with his stories. Honestly speaking, he's correcting so many wrongs. One day I will talk about each of the movie and then the kind of wrongs he's correcting. But let me talk about this one now, guys. Do you know that as Christians, if you have sinned, you don't need to sin again to cover up that sin that you have sinned. You don't already commit sin, no. You have already done it. You have already committed a sin. So trying to cover up the sin will make you to commit more sin. And that was just what Maurice was pointing out in this movie. Fine, he had a one night stand with a prostitute and that was it. The girl got pregnant and the girl did not want to terminate the pregnancy. So what she did was to keep it and look for the father of the child. And that was how she came to the house. Now, if Maurice was to follow his father, the way the father was bent on protecting his own image and everything, he will have, even denied the baby or advised the lady to like take it off and everything. But then he knew that he had already done something wrong. And then he asked God for forgiveness. And the only thing for you to do after asking God for forgiveness for a sin is to make your wrongs right. And that was just what he did. For him to have kept the lady in the house, took care of her all through the pregnancy until she gave birth. But even when the pressure was too much on him from the father to like discard them, and he allowed her to go, guys, he was still looking for her until he couldn't hide it again. From there, fine, he admitted that he did not feel anything for her, but along the line, he felt something for her. Guys, the lesson in this movie is that no matter the sin, no matter that wrong you have done, covering it will make you to commit more sin. Honestly speaking, if you're trying to like correct it by force, by fire, what do people say? What people say, it will make you to commit more sin. Yes, I'm preaching. Preach, Nollywood TV. Preach, preach, preach. Oh my God, guys. It was a very special movie. Like, Maurice Sam is really doing a thing on his channel. He's doing something. Like, pay attention to all his movies. He's correcting one societal wrong or the other in all of his movies. I am coming. I will make a special video. I will be pointing out some life lessons, if not for all his movies, for his recent movies. I'll pick out some life lessons, like societal wrongs that he's actually pointing out in most of his movies, and I really really love him for that. I love what he's doing. Honestly, guys, I really love what he's doing. Guys, Once Upon a Vow is almost 5 million views. We are getting there. But then let us go and support Maurice. I've always told you guys that Psalms is Maurice and Sonia together and individually. That is what we are here for, to support them. Can we go and also run all the numbers for a special kind of love? Let's get to 1 million, 2 million views. Our Once Upon a Vow is getting to 10 million. That's the goal for Once Upon a Vow. 10 million, because it's worth it. Okay, but in as much as we are pursuing that, can we go and support Maurice in his work, okay, on his channel? Let's go and support it. We have so many movies. If you want to talk about movies, we have the one that just came out now with St. Joshua Clinton. I've not even seen it, but I'll go and see it just after now. Guys, we have so many movies. Can we go and run up the numbers again for once, or for a special kind of love on Maurice Sam TV? Please, guys, let's go. It's almost 1 million. Let's go and run it up, all right? While we'll keep watching Once Upon a Vow. That's what we are here for, to rule, to ship, and to support our people. Thank you so much, guys. And if this is your first time of coming here, you're welcome to Nollywood TV. I love you so much. Don't make it your last time. Do it to subscribe, turn on the bell button. Whenever I post more juicy updates, you will not miss it. Yes, and to all my returning subscribers, you guys are the best. Thank you for always rooting and shipping our people, Maurice and Sonia. Thank you, guys, and I will see you all in my next one. Till then, stay amazing and bye.